Hello everyone and welcome to the new video of Python tutorials for beginners series. In this video we will be covering what are sets in Python, how to use them, and how are they different from the previous data structures we've learned in Python. Sets actually have a lot of methods available for use in Python, and in this video we won't be able to cover all of them, but I will leave a resource in the description if you're interested in learning more about sets. So let's get started with sets. Actually, sets are pretty similar to lists and tuples as well. Basically, how sets work is they don't contain duplicate values. They still contain a series of values, but if there are duplicates in those values, sets basically remove those duplicates and only keep the unique ones. So let's actually show it by an example, and let's create a set named mySet. And the way we're going to create a set is with curly brackets. As you might remember, in lists we used square brackets, and in sets we used parentheses. Now we are using curly brackets for sets. And let's just give some values from 1 to 5. And when we print the type of this mySet variable, you will actually see this is a type of set. And here we see the output set, and now it's confirmed that this is a set. And let's just print this set variable as well to see how it looks. And here now we are seeing the variables from 1 to 5 inside the curly brackets. But what if we added one more 5 into this set? Well, let's say 2 more, just to prove it, and just run the new version of the code as well. And again, we're seeing the exact same output. Even if we included 3 5s here, the set basically removed the duplicate 5s and then printed the 5 as a single one. Now, all of the values here are unique ones. And this is basically the main functionality of a set, and it's actually so useful when you want to store only unique values inside a data structure. And of course, there are many methods to the lists, and let's examine some of them. And the first of them will, of course, be the addition. So let's just add a value, and let's say 6. Also, we don't need this 5s anymore, because I think point is already proven. So now, after adding 6, let's print the new version, and here the 6 is added. And just like the previous one, if we already had a 6 and we added a 6, it wouldn't matter because the duplicates would be removed, so there would only remain a single 6. So what would we do if we wanted to remove a value? And now let's try to remove this 6 from here, and we will basically use the remove method. This method will remove the value from this set, and let's see the output. And here, now the set is cleared from 6. Also, there's another way of removing an element, and that is by simply pop. You might remember this method from lists as well. Basically, in lists, it removed the last element. Now here, it will remove a random element. And now it removed the first element here. Okay, but you might think, those were methods we already had in lists, so why would we use sets? And actually, in sets, there are much more methods which are very useful. And just to show some of these methods, I will create another set, and let's call it other set. Now this set will contain values from 3 to 7, let's say. And one of the example methods would be to get the value differences between a set from another set. So actually, let me show what I mean here. And let's create a difference variable, and we will use the difference method from the mySet variable or set here. And let's see the differences of this set from the other set. And when we print this difference, let's see what the output is. And here the output is only 1 and 2. Because now when we look at it, what does this set include that this other set doesn't? And the answer is only 1 and 2. And as you might have already noticed, the output is in a form of sets too. Also, we have an intersection method, which basically gets the intersection of two of the sets. And by intersection, I mean the similar values. So the similar values that are present in both of these sets would be 3, 4, and 5. And let's actually see the output. And here we see the 3, 4, and 5 as the intersection of both these sets. And another method would be union. This union method would basically include any of the values that are present in both of them, but obviously, as it will return a set, it can't include duplicate values, and therefore it won't include 3, 4, and 5 twice. However, it will only include them once. And let's see the output again. Here, as you see, the numbers are going through 1, 2, 7, as all of the values combined in both of these sets. And sets are basically very useful if you want each of the values you want to store as unique values. However, if you want to store some of the values twice or maybe more than that, probably a set data structure wouldn't be the best option for you in Python. Thanks for watching this video. In the next video, we'll be covering dictionaries in Python, which is probably one of the most significant data structure in programming. And you can subscribe and turn on the bell notifications in order not to miss that video. And thanks for watching until the end, and I hope to see you in the next one.